SUI has been exploding recently, and now it is officially my largest altcoin holding in my portfolio. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the latest updates regarding SUI, and I'm also going to touch on how much you potentially need in order to become very, very rich from this altcoin, this bull run. I think many people are writing off SUI at this market cap, and do it at your own peril, because SUI is literally gearing up for a move very, very similar to Solana last bull run. And we are arguably just in the beginning, or maybe at worst, the middle of this move. So SUI is going to absolutely send it in the next few months. And I'm going to be discussing that in today's video. Now, before we get into it, had you have been a member of my VIP membership, you would have gotten many, many buy alerts for SUI months ago, around 70 cents, 80 cents, and mostly below that $1 region. Had you stacked up SUI around these levels, you would be up huge right now. SUI almost hit $5 just yesterday, and our average is below $1. So we stacked this thing like madmen, and it's paying off right now as it's literally just overtaken Casper in my portfolio to become my largest holding. So why am I comfortable with this coin being my largest altcoin bag in my portfolio? Bearing in mind that my portfolio in crypto makes up about 95% to 90% of my overall net worth. So it's a big deal, right? I've got a great bag of Bitcoin, but in terms of altcoins, SUI has just become my largest one. And I feel very comfortable. I can sleep well at night with that being the case. Now, I might not feel comfortable in a year's time when the bear market happens, but I'll be out by then. So my portfolio really is with the aim of taking major, major profits in 2025 and then to buy back lower in the bear market of 2026, which we all expect. Now, I want to just touch on this tweet that I put out. SUI is the chosen one for this bull run. You can dislike SUI. You can dislike the fact that it's centralized. You can hate the fact that you didn't buy it when it was cheap, but it is ultimately the chosen one for this crypto bull run. It doesn't matter what you think. The crypto elites, the big money, the whales, they've already picked their winner this cycle, and it's SUI. Okay, if you look at all the partnerships they're getting, if you look at the fact they're on all the exchanges, it's the most hyped up coin right now. And if you look at the price action for SUI, it's just completely and utterly ridiculous. It doesn't even have corrections. I mean, if you call these things corrections, you know, that's kind of crazy because it's literally a tiny, tiny dip which lasts about a week, and then it's all the way back up to all-time highs again. And this is the same structure in a way that Solana had last bull run when Solana began its massive phase up. And you can see this arrow here is pointing to the exact same cyclical point that Solana was at last bull run. This is December 20th. Okay, currently it's December 16th as of the time I'm recording this video. But you can see where Solana was. Now, obviously, we had this correction here, so we can kind of discard that. But you can see from this point, Solana just went on to absolutely explode 20,000% to the upside. Now, I don't think this same thing is going to happen again with SUI because those multipliers are just ridiculous. When you do the math, that would put SUI at an asinine price target. Okay, Solana is much smaller down here than what SUI is currently. But the point is, if we play out like a traditional 4-year cycle, SUI has a long way to go. It has another year of pumping. Now, personally, I think it's very possible that we don't pump all the way until the end of next year. And maybe there's some form of a top around the middle of next year. Maybe there's a sell in May, go away situation that plays out. We don't truly know. But let's just go with this thesis. If that's the case, then you've got until this middle circle here with SUI. Okay, so Solana went from here all the way up to here by around April time. It then had a correction over the summer and then absolutely exploded into the last few months of the year. If SUI does anything similar to that, we are going to be in for a real treat in 2026, especially those who already stacked SUI around $1 and lower. But my point is, you are still relatively early to layer one cryptos. Bitcoin, yeah, maybe not. Bitcoin is well in its bull run. But when we look at the total free market cap, it still hasn't technically broken out yet, okay? You can see a clear rejection here And to me, it seems like it's just waiting. Any week now, we are going to see that final break that will lead us into the most bullish stage of the cycle, which would be the break on total free market cap. Okay. This is where altcoins really start to send it. And you can also see that if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum hasn't even made a new all-time high yet. So how can we be at the top or anywhere near the top of the bull run when Ethereum hasn't even made a higher high compared to 2021? So this is what I'm trying to say to you guys here. We are still pretty early. Now, who knows how long's left? It could be 6 months. It could be 8 months. But the point is, we're going to see major moves on altcoins in this next leg of the cycle. Now, you can take a look at this chart here by Mags, and this is somewhat mirroring Solana. And he has SUI going to a peak of around $30 to $40 by June. Okay. So that's a possibility. My personal target on SUI is anywhere between $20 to $40, but it could go into the 43s, 44s. Anything is possible in a crypto bull run. We saw a dog coin go to 80 billion last cycle. You don't think that the most scalable, fastest layer one could potentially do that with some of the news that it's got going for it? And talking about some of the news, you know, we have Phantom Wallet coming to SUI. So this is what's kind of led to a major leg up on a lot of the SUI cryptos, okay? A lot of the SUI meme coins in particular, because Phantom is well known for being the wallet for Solana memes. Now you're starting to see a lot of these SUI meme coins like Lofi up 156% on the week, Axel up 177%, and even things like the DEXs, borrowing and lending platforms, launch pads, all in the green on the week. So now you're starting to see the ecosystem plays take off. And when you see the ecosystem plays take off, that is a good indication of a healthy chain. A lot of these other layer ones, their price merely goes up, but their actual ecosystem, their actual chain is kind of dead. Okay. It's a ghost chain. And there's some examples of that we've seen recently. Okay. Don't want to bash too much on Cardano because it made me a lot of money last bull run, but you've seen the price for Cardano go up. But when it comes to memes on Cardano, most people can't even name more than one, or maybe even they can't even name one. When it comes to gaming coins on Cardano, they could probably name one, maybe none. And the same goes for DEXs, liquidity, all these different projects. People just don't really know on Cardano. But when it comes to SUI, you're starting to see some very well-known memes, some very well-known cryptos on the chain, okay, such as Lofi, and Theta's protocol being one of the most well-known DEXs right now. So I think the chain is very healthy. If Cardano went to like 80, 85 billion in the previous bull run when there was less liquidity, then I think SUI can go straight past that. I really do. I think it can easily surpass that level in 2025. So yeah, I mean, do I think you're late to the game? It depends what you're looking for. Okay. If you're looking for a kind of 7, X, 10X, something like that, then yeah, I mean, this is still a good time to be buying. But if you're looking for more than a 10X, I'm sorry to say the chances are probably quite low. And your best bet would either be to buy ecosystem plays on SUI, such as Cetus, such as some of the memes. I personally like Bluefin on SUI. Or your other bet could be to look for some other layer ones which haven't quite pumped yet. You've got many options. You've got Say, Aptos, Casper, and many other layer ones which have a 10x or more left in them from here. So definitely, you know, you need to ask yourselves at this point, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a 10x, 20x, maybe even higher than that? And then you can decide whether it's a good buy for you or not. But even still, I wouldn't be FOMOing into a position here at almost $5. I would maybe wait for a mini correction. Maybe it comes back to $4 or something like that, and then you can jump in, right? But if you want things like technical analysis, if you want my buy alerts, my sell alerts, so you have a helping hand when it comes to taking profits and when to buy cryptos, then come and join my VIP group. I want to give a clear warning to everyone here. The prices for this will be going up very soon. Okay, so I recommend you join. You can see the current prices right now are $130 a month. By the time that this video goes out, it could even be higher. So if you're still seeing it at 130 per month, treat yourself lucky, okay? Treat yourself as lucky because it's going to be going up very, very soon. And even if it's gone up, it's still going to be a good price because I probably am going to be raising this to $200 at some point in the bull run, just because the value proposition there is insane. We have so many people in this group. It's very, very active. And just some of the reviews are absolutely crazy. When you see the value people are getting, the amount of money they've made, just go and read it for yourself. Okay. There's 27 reviews and all of them are 5 stars. Okay. Every single one of them. And there's a reason why a lot of people are joining this group. And there's a reason why not many people leave, quite frankly, because the money there is incredible that people are making. So appreciate you guys for watching. Do not miss out, guys. This next leg up is going to be crazy. I want you to be positioned in the best altcoins. I don't want you to be selling your bags and being in cash heavy right now, because this next leg up is going to be crazy. And yeah, maybe we see another small leg down, but it doesn't matter, right? In the next 6 months, life-changing money is going to be made and sideliners are going to be in tears. So hit the likes on the video if you enjoyed. Check out the VIP. Check out all the links in the description, my X page and everything like that. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Cheers and goodbye.